What really links Donald Trump to Jeffrey Epstein? The full verified timeline explained. Before we go any further, let me say this clearly. This video is not here to push a narrative. It's here to lock down the facts. Because when two powerful names like Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein are mentioned together, emotion takes over fast, and truth often gets buried. So if you care about evidence over outrage, timelines over headlines, and facts over algorithms, make sure you're subscribed now, because this channel doesn't deal in noise. Now, let's get into it. Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, two men whose paths crossed inside one of the most exclusive social ecosystems in America. But what actually links them? To answer that, we need to rewind, not to accusations, but to context, the world that brought them together. In the late 1980s and throughout the 1990s, New York's elite social scene was small, tight, and repetitive. The same people showed up at the same charity events, the same private parties, the same high-end clubs. Donald Trump was already famous, a real estate developer turned media personality, frequently in headlines and tabloids. Jeffrey Epstein was the opposite, quiet, discreet, rarely interviewed. Publicly, Epstein was known as a wealthy financier. Privately, he specialized in access, connecting powerful people to other powerful people. This is important, so let me slow it down. Overlapping circles do not mean equal relationships. In elite environments, people cross paths without knowing each other deeply, and sometimes without knowing anything meaningful at all. That's the environment where Trump and Epstein first intersected. No verified business partnership, no joint financial ventures, just shared social space. And that distinction matters. If it already does for you, hit like now, because nuance doesn't trend, but it matters. Now let's address the place that comes up every single time, Mar-a-Lago. Donald Trump purchased Mar-a-Lago in 1985 and later turned it into a private members club in Palm Beach, Florida. By the early 2000s, it had become a gathering place for wealthy, connected individuals. Here's the verified fact. Jeffrey Epstein was a member of Mar-a-Lago. Trump has acknowledged that Epstein visited the club and attended events there. Trump has also consistently stated that they were acquaintances, not close friends. He had no knowledge of Epstein's crimes at the time. And here's what often gets left out. There is no evidence that Trump participated in, witnessed, or enabled criminal activity involving Epstein at Mar-a-Lago. That matters, because repeating a location without evidence creates implication, and implication is not proof. If you're still with me at this point, comment "Facts Matter" below. It helps push this video to people who actually want clarity. The turning point most people skip. Now here's where the timeline shifts. Around 2004, reporting from outlets like the New York Times and the Washington Post shows that Trump and Epstein had a falling out. The dispute reportedly involved a Palm Beach oceanfront mansion both men wanted to buy. Trump won the auction. Shortly after that, Epstein stopped appearing at Mar-a-Lago. Trump later claimed Epstein was no longer welcome at the club, allegedly due to inappropriate behavior involving a club employee. Is there a publicly released written ban? No, but multiple journalists and former associates have confirmed Epstein's access ended during this period. And the timing is critical, because in 2005, Palm Beach police officially opened an investigation into Epstein following allegations involving underage girls. From that point forward, there is no documented evidence of Trump and Epstein socializing again. That's not interpretation. That's the timeline. The jet claim everyone repeats and why it matters. Now let's talk about one of the most viral claims online, the private jet. Epstein's plane, later nicknamed the Lolita Express, became infamous because flight logs documented travel by powerful individuals. So here's the fact check, clearly and directly. Donald Trump's name does not appear on Epstein's flight logs. Those logs have been reviewed by Reuters, AP News, and the New York Times. Trump has repeatedly said he never flew on Epstein's jet, and as of 2025, there is no evidence proving otherwise. In cases like this, primary evidence matters more than repetition. If flight logs don't place someone there, claims alone don't override that. If you appreciate fact-checking over rumor spreading, this is your cue to subscribe. Because most channels don't slow down enough to do this properly. The 2002 quote and why context changes everything. In 2002, Donald Trump gave an interview to New York Magazine. In it, he made a comment about Epstein that resurfaced years later. Here's what's critical. At the time of that interview, Epstein had not been publicly accused, charged, or investigated for sex crimes. Publicly, Epstein was still viewed as a wealthy social figure with elite connections. Does the quote sound uncomfortable today? Yes. Does hindsight change how we read it? Absolutely. But context matters. A quote made before crimes are known does not prove knowledge of those crimes. And conflating hindsight with intent is how misinformation spreads. Epstein's arrest, death, and the spotlight returning. In July 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested on federal sex trafficking charges. In August 2019, he was found dead in his jail cell. His death was ruled a suicide, though it triggered global skepticism and controversy. After this, Trump was repeatedly asked about Epstein. Trump stated that he had not spoken to Epstein for many years. Epstein had been out of Palm Beach long before. Many powerful people had known Epstein. These statements align with the documented timeline. No verified contact after the mid-2000s. No evidence of continued association. The 2024 to 2025 document releases what people got wrong. In 2024, hundreds of pages of Epstein-related court documents were unsealed. Social media exploded, but accuracy lagged. Here's the truth. Donald Trump's name appears only in passing references. There are no allegations against him, no victim claims, no criminal accusations. Legal analysts made this clear. Being named is not the same as being accused. The documents do not implicate Trump in Epstein's crimes. And if that distinction matters to you, share this video. Because facts don't travel unless people move them. Why this story still matters. This isn't just about Trump, and it isn't just about Epstein. It's about how power shields itself. Epstein didn't survive for decades because of one person. He survived because systems failed socially, legally, and institutionally. Understanding the difference between documented evidence and viral narrative is essential if accountability is ever going to mean something. The locked-in record, no noise. Here is the verified record, clean and simple. Trump and Epstein moved in overlapping social circles. Epstein was a Mar-a-Lago member. Their association ended around 2004. No flight logs placed Trump on Epstein's jet. No criminal allegations exist against Trump. Recent document releases do not implicate him. That's the record. Not opinions, not trends, not speculation. Final thought. In an age where outrage travels faster than truth, slowing down is an act of discipline. This video doesn't tell you what to think. It gives you the information to think clearly. If you value that, subscribe. If you respect facts, like the video. If you want more clarity in a noisy world, stay here. Because truth doesn't shout. It waits for those willing to listen.